A home for the destitute. A home for the abandoned. A home for the homeless. A home called Seneh. Seneh, touching lives, giving hope.
Seneh is affection, it's love. It is a very soft kind of a word for me, very soft. It denotes a soft affection and love, and it's probably coming in from the root sneh, but it is a softer version of that.
Group Captain Otul Sondro Borua established the Bhabhada Devi Philanthropic Trust in memory of his beloved mother, Bhabhada Devi, with a vision to home destitute women, and under the aegis of this trust, Seneh was born. He donated a plot of land and even bore the entire initial construction cost of the building. Seneh has now evolved from that brick and mortar form to a center of love and peace. As of today, Seneh is home to 18 women, and they all live like a family there, like sisters.
I conceived the idea of starting a home for destitute old women after I have met a woman back in 2004 when I came for flood relief work. She appeared to have had no food, her sunken eyes, the cobwebs that was her, that the loose skin made, that all made me, it pained my heart. I decided I must do something for such women.
Priyabala was the first to make Seneh her home. Poverty-stricken and injured from an accident, she was recovered from a thatched hamlet on top of a wooded hill. Her story is painful, but today she not only walks without a stick, but also cooks for the entire residents of Seneh. Sarala is visually impaired, but her voice can win hearts. Devi was believed to be a haunted witch who would become arrogant on full moon days. Outcast from the village, her home was the jungle, and occasional begging was her food. Forcibly brought to Seneh and treated for the psychiatric trauma, she is now calm and composed. She appears hunched, but her face is still radiant. Toroni says she had begged in 24 different villages after her husband died. Usha lived at a railway station, surviving only on leftover food before Seneh rescued her. Nothing much is known about Munju's past, but today she finds a father figure in Mr. Borua. Past haunts them often, but now for Seneh, they feel loved and cared for.
From all these years of social work that I am doing, dealing with the cancer patients for last 18 years, I have learned that if you help the poor and the needy and the helpless, you get a kind of fulfillment which you can never derive from money, from power, from fame.
The residents start their day with a prayer followed by breakfast. Their stories are painful, but Seneh is making an earnest effort to alleviate this pain, and keeping the residents busy is the best way to do this. a host of hobbies are facilitated for in Seneh. Weaving, knitting, and stitching of clothes are few among them. Many have honed the art of making handmade flowers using basic materials like cloth and wire. While Geeta is mostly busy in weaving the gamusa with cotton yarn, Jhona is making beautiful embroidery designs to complement the same. Many such handicrafts made by the residents are beautifully put up for display and sale at Seneh. Nilima is a nurse and she has been with Seneh since its inception. Bijoya is a supervisor and she dutifully takes care of the entire functioning of this place. Seneh is mostly self-sufficient in terms of working hands. Cooking food, cleaning the rooms, and gardening, the residents take up each work turn by turn. The most captivating part of Seneh is that, in spite of old age, the child in each of them seems to be so alive and kicking. Playing a rule-free game of carom or throwing the dice in Ludo, dancing to a tune or performing a skit, singing a song or reciting a self-composed poem. Seneh becomes lively at such times. The smile and laughter on their faces when they forget their past and just live in the present. Well, it gives so much of joy, even to be just an onlooker.
Since last 1.5 years, we are getting major contribution from one pan-Indian organization, Give India. They are giving us about 20,000 per month. And we are also getting donations from different visitors and kind-hearted people to run this as a kind and cash to run this home.
Seneh is running with hearty contributions from many donors, and any shortfall is always met by the founder chairman, Mr. Borwa. The residents are at such a juncture of their lives that medical care is of utmost importance. Local NGOs and hospitals have indeed provided the required help, but a big challenge lies ahead.
We are now worried that when they grow older, what will happen to them? See, old age brings debility, old age brings bedridden situations. So when that happens, then what we will do? That is a big challenge now for us. And if you finally tell me what I am getting from them, dissatisfaction. When they smile, when a sick person, when they return from hospital with a smile, well, that is divine.
By serving to the residents of this destitute home, we feel proud that we could bring laughter in their face. The sense of being destitute is gone out of their mind, and now they have become the residents of this center of peace.
A chill runs down the spine, even to think of what would have happened to them if Seneh had not been there. Hundreds of such women are never taken care of and practically left to die. There is a huge dearth of institutions to house such destitutes. At Seneh, bringing in a resident is a pledge that the trustees take to care for them for the rest of their lives. The idea of Seneh, the idea of a home for the destitute is bold, and hopefully similar bold steps will be taken by many a people for a better society, a humane tomorrow.